All right.
Hi, this is Cameron Bez with Bez Beekeeping. Day 2 of the hive cutouts from the Martindale estate, I guess you want to call it. It's large enough to be an estate, I'd say. Like I said before, this house was built in 1900. Originally, I don't know if I mentioned it before, but we had perceived that there was 2 hives underneath the roofs of this house. And when we started cutting it up into the first one, we realized the difficulty of that particular section of hive. So we decided to start on the other side. Come to find out that it's not 2 hives, it's actually 3. So this is day 2 of what's probably going to end up being 3 days. It's a working process. We got the first one done okay, no problems, no stings. Lisa's doing a great job. She's a real trooper, hanging in there, keeping her cool, especially on this roof. We're about 20 feet off the ground. Just hanging out here in the shade a little bit, trying to keep cool. Especially on this side of the house, there's no trees, so no shade, so we put up a patio umbrella to help us out here for a minute. We'll see how well that works. But the reason why we decided to work on this side instead of the other one on the other side of the house is because the hive is built in the exact same manner of the first one that we did. So we already know what to do. It'll be in and out real fast. We know how the comb is already built, where to take the supports off. And so it'll be quick and easy, and we'll see how much we can get done today. So we're gonna get started here in a minute after a quick cool down from bringing up all the equipment, and we'll shoot another video here in a minute on the innards of the hive.
So this is actually the hive area. It's really very similar to where we were yesterday. You can see the bees flying in and out of the end of it. And that's what we're going to pull back and expose those combs. So Cameron is going to describe and tell us where these bees are actually going to go as we vacuum them like we did yesterday.
This is my vacuum capture box. There are several designs. You'll find them on YouTube in various places. I had one previously. It was almost 3-4 times the size of this. I found it redundant to carry all of that stuff around, so I decided to make it smaller. This design came accidental. This was originally supposed to be a swarm trap. You hear the church bells going off in the distance. This was supposed to be a swarm trap that I was going to use to obtain more feral bees, but I'm not a very good carpenter. So the frames I was going to use to set inside for easy removal of the hive didn't fit, so I had it there sitting around. I thought, you know what, I could probably turn this into a capture box. So inside I have cartridges that fit one at a time. For some of you more experienced beekeepers, you would probably recognize this as a package that bees are shipped in. I built this one to fit. It goes inside like this. See, there's a hole right there. You have the vacuum attachment. It sits inside. The vacuum attachment goes right into the box. This goes on top of that.
Okay.
And it's easy to take out for transportation, plenty of air. And the bees in the back, I don't know if you can see that, I padded the back of it so when the bees start flying in, they don't hit the hard board. Instead they bounce off of this.
Well, isn't that nice of
this
you?
padding. So this gets hooked up to that hose we suck out the bees. On the other end, it gets hooked up to the vacuum. And it's very simple and very effective.
Very good. Thank you, Cameron. Well, Cameron has just opened the end of it, and now they're all coming out. Wow, look at that. They're all over him. I think he's just hanging out and letting them get used to him.